Speaking of weebs, we watched an anime.
It's borderline not really an anime, to be honest.
It has the art style tropes.
Kind of. This was actually one of my strong opinions, I suppose. So yeah, Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft, the first season came out a couple months ago.
Netflix exclusive.
Got renewed.
Do you remember the studio? Because I certainly don't.
I don't. So it
looks familiar, and that's strange to me because I don't really watch anime.
I think a lot of the video game adaptations have been running with the same couple of studios.
Oh, I did see a bunch of the Castlevania stuff when it came out. Maybe that's why.
Powerhouse Animation Studio.
Huh.
It's a Texas studio. It's not real anime.
Cringe.
So aside from any of the actual quality of it, I was bouncing around. Half of the time I was watching the show, I was like, okay. So it wasn't pitched and like announced as an anime, but it was very clearly got that smell to it.
You got that stink on it.
But then, yeah, I mean, yes, but I like it. But as I kept watching, I was like, it's still very American animation type. It's in that spot in the middle where almost all 2D animation now has a lot of like anime inspired elements, like motion blur and stuff like that. But it wasn't. It was made in Texas, so thusly it is at a bare minimum. We can use the one like real rule. It wasn't made in Japan. It's not an anime.
Naruto runs
a little bit.
She legit did. There was the gala in like episode 2 or 3, I think, where she chases 2. The guy down.
Yeah, no, that was in 1.
Oh,
yes.
So much I paid attention.
I really like this.
I don't.
Really? I'm not
bored as fuck. But to be fair, it felt like any other Tomb Raider property.
That's fair.
To most of a point.
So my initial, I guess, excitement was the fact that it was announced to be canonically after the current Crystal Dynamics trilogy, and it was supposed to be like a tonal smush together of those mega hardcore super gritty demons and shit, and literally you shoot a fucking dinosaur of the OG games, which it sounds like Crystal Dynamics is moving towards with their upcoming series of stuff. So I thought that was a good pitch.
I think it kind of weighed it down because they're equally referencing some of the games, and I've played through them and paid a lot of attention to them and didn't really care about how it connected to those games. I was like, that might have happened. I don't even remember at that point, but why are we even talking about it? It's not, there's no good reason to be referencing those games except for maybe like some of the drama with Jonah. That's kind of it.
I really like the connective tissue. I'm not like the biggest fan of those games. I in fact have multiple specific criticisms which we have discussed numerous times. But like,
second one was peak.
Second one was peak. I don't know. I like that it felt like connective tissue, not because I'm like super mega invested in the story, but I felt like it while it clearly was referencing things that have happened, it felt like it stood well enough on its own. It also felt like all of the episodes had, while it's 8 episodes and it's serialized, it is supposed to basically just all be one big chunk you're supposed to binge, but all of the episodes had drastically different settings, so they kind of felt episodic in them. So it's like I can go like the jungle episode, or
right,
the jungle episode with the alligators, which is the only real animation I want to bitch about. There was one sequence where they had 3D logs and they looked like ass.
You need to show me, because you need to get on your soapbox and show me like 2.5D and 3D mixed with the 2D. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't see it. I haven't seen it.
I suppose I'll have to fix you. I was really impressed with Hayley Atwell's performance.
Yep. 1,
because Mother, but 2, I didn't know it was her at first. I knew it was in my brain, but she genuinely gave a really good fucking performance.
She literally sounded like Lara Croft.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, am I sure this isn't just the actress from the games?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Jonah was really good too.
I like the supporting cast. It is very trope heavy in terms of we have big man Blastoise. Myself insert all the time. We have
That's not true. He's like Buddhist. It's okay. It will all work out, and you're not. You're like, I will walk through the fucking wall.
Okay, it's what I want to be like.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. And then we have, I don't know. I felt like the friend group was still small enough, and it also it is pulling from, especially the first game of said trilogy.
Yes.
The one that was the most traumatic.
Yes.
I don't know. It felt like a small enough cast where it felt like I got to not to know the characters in their own interpersonal stories, because it is very surface level action focused.
Yep.
But it felt like it was enough, and also none of the characters annoyed me, and that's a big thing when you have like the trope characters in a friend group. Is none of them need to annoy me.
Fine, you're forcing my negative take before my positive take. I was going to try to do it the other way around. I fucking hated the guy in her ear all the time. It was some Kevin Hart shit, and it pissed me the fuck off. He was omniscient. He could see what they were doing despite only being in a Bluetooth earpiece. He would actually shut the fuck up for like 10 minutes and then only quip at the end of like a really good emotional beat. It pissed me off really, really bad. It ruined the show. Damn. I did not like his quippiness at all.
That's didn't like love it.
Your soapbox Marvel shit.
That's true. I don't know. I didn't like love it. It just didn't feel like it was completely overdone, but I don't know. I might just fuck with Jonah so hard it pulls for the rest of the group.
No, not Jonah.
No, the other one. No,
yeah,
yeah.
Cyber.
I think you mean Cypher.
Whatever. I was thinking cyberspace.
I was thinking Bible Man.
My positive was I liked how the puzzles worked. You didn't have to be the smart guy and understand how the puzzle actually worked. They were just like, oh, spin the thing, and then did a montage of spinning the thing, and it looked really good. So that was good.
Yeah. I mostly liked the animation. It's not actually a qualm with the general 2D animation itself, but I feel like a lot of the intros, like the credits and the title cards that were rendered like in like big 3D mega ultra realism mode, really detracted from the rest of the show. I wanted like a
cohesiveness.
I guess like we knew that that's what the title card looked like beforehand, but like you could just do that with hand-done 2D animation, and that'll be fine. You know, at the beginning or the end of it, but when they just drop it and they're like, look, it's like a brick. It's like, you don't have to do that with like a 3D rendered object. You can just do that in 2D. Like, I don't know, that bugged me because it would take me out of it for a minute. I'd be like, oh, what? Oh, right, I'm watching a video game thing instead of just like watching the 2D animation.
That's how I feel with a lot of with watching something that's trying to be anime or is anime, is like it still has those anime tropes that I'm not used to, like the giant rock falls and starts rolling towards them and the character pauses and goes and it shows the eye like glisten. It's like, run, don't show the fucking eye glisten. Like, or a character jumps and it freeze frames on the foot leaving the ground and shows like the dirt following the foot. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's anime shit. I'm just not used to it. It's fine enough, but it's a style thing that I don't quite get overall, not just against Tomb Raider.
I liked how many different cultures were included within like the settings.
I hadn't thought of that.
It started off being like, look, it's what was it? The first box is like, oh, look, they're in somewhere in what is it, Chile, I think. So like Aztec shit. Yeah. And then they're like, hold up, there's another one.
Let's go to China.
Literally. And then they're like, a Turkish guy was here, and then they go over to fucking Turkey. Yeah. Like it felt properly Indiana Jones shit, like real globe trotting. Yep. And it also tied the plot itself together. Like they're gonna get all the MacGuffins, and then they're gonna end the world. You know, but to do that, to make it interesting enough for me to give a shit, you have different episodes with different cultural textures to it, different like traditions they're interacting with. Different characters are better suited for other environments, which actually felt kind of video gamey, where they're like, oh, thank God Jonah's here, because otherwise you're fucked. Like it felt like they balanced the friend group dynamic well for that purpose.
They definitely Deus Ex'd Jonah more than once.
Oh yeah.
And that's
just my goat though. That's just you gotta have a big man on your team. That's how your tank always works.
Episode 7 is technically the finale, and then 8 is like a really fun like bonus tomb that is also a cliffhanger leading into season 2.
Yeah, that was really weird. I'm not sure why they did that.
I really enjoyed the bonus tomb. That was really fun.
I liked,
and then they were like,
extend this to season 2, please. It did. If they hadn't been extended, I would be mad about it. But because I already knew that it got renewed, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good episode, but the fact that it ended in such a way is like, well, you know, at least it's continuing.
I think it was my favorite episode just because it was mostly like, let's just do it to him.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
That's fair. Tonally, it's something I was kind of impressed about. I think around episode 3 or 4, it does feel like it hits a balance between the like, look, death and killing people is really hard and shit, and then Lamau go shoot a dinosaur. It obviously doesn't really lean into either camp, but especially considering how fucking intense the Crystal Dynamic games can be.
Yeah.
This one borderline feels like PG-13. Like there
maybe
is
even PG.
Maybe like there's a level of innuendo that's present, I guess. Not like a lot of it, but like when they do a fuck word, or not literally a fuck word, but like I don't know. Whenever
they showed a booba.
They did show a booba. I don't know. Whenever they do something,
I paused it. I was like, wait a minute, that was full booba.
Like whenever they do something properly lewd, or they have a good chunk of blood or something, it's like, oh yeah, right, they can do that.
Yeah.
I think it is a TV-14 rating. I think so. It's spicy PG-13, but like,
yeah.
I don't know. I like that the fucking opening one has her doing bullshit on a bike in a dress. I was like, that was
legitimate.
That was what I was hoping for. And they said like, we're gonna bridge the tone of these types of games. And I'm like, oh boy. And then they're like, yes, trauma and killing people's really hard sometimes, and that's very bad. But also, dude, she did a fucking kickflip, dude. It's like that's the shit that I was really excited
in a dress
for. Yeah, it was fucking cool. Just like, of course she had sneakers on the whole time.
Of
course she had a knife.
She's in a dress more than once and sneakers every single time.
Yep.
It is TV-14.
Yeah. I liked it. I didn't love it. I'm not dying for another season. I'll definitely watch it when it comes out. I would say the lower end of the animated Mortal Kombat movies we have so far.
Yeah, low B, high C tier.
Yeah. I'd rather watch the 2018 movie, but that's also because it's a movie, so it fits my brain more. And Booba. It's alright.
Yeah, it was fine. It was kind of a struggle to finish it near the end because it was getting pretty annoying, but I did.
Dude, the first thing when they did the epic villain reveal and they're like, look guys, he's hot, he's at the gala, and it's like, oh, and I just was like, it's Deathstroke. It's just Deathstroke without an eye patch. So the entire series, I'm just sitting
That's
here
funny.
like,
I didn't even think of that.
every time, just I don't know, there's a way that you when they do this like Silver Fox thing, and it's the same beard type, and I'm like, where's Dick Grayson?
Or the guy screwing the princess in Creature Commandos.
True.
Rick Flag Sr.?
Yes.